What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Here we go again. So, on my last video, a lot of people were talking about multiple quantities, and that's why the numbers were off. So, I decided to check because that is a real possibility. Say someone has 30 of one item, so it shows up that there's 30 available, but there's only one listing for it, right? So, yeah, that makes sense. So, I said, let's go back to double RL because um, most people are not going to have multiple quantities of double RL. And if you do, good for you. So, I went through. I had to narrow down the search. So 293 results. I went through every single listing. These are the only two I found with multiple quantity, right? And this is actually the last one, so it's not a multiple quantity. It was at one time. Um, so really, there's only one extra. All right, so let's look. 293, and whoops, passed by it. 361. Okay. So now 293. Let's go to. Well, actually, I'm going to show you guys something else first. So the number's off, and it's not because of multi quantity. So right there, eBay screwed. I don't know what they're doing. Um, this listing, this is how it shows up. So let's do it again, right here. Now it shows up. Okay, let's do it again. So now it's showing up. And then I had a couple others not show up. Actually, when I was going through, I probably had 50 of them that didn't show up. That it gave me the error. Um, let's open these four. Let's see if we get the error again. So right here. So this one has an error. Now it's showing. I don't know why. I have no idea what's going on with eBay. I went through and I have taken the old listings in my store, redoing them, or the ended listings, redoing them, putting the prices super low, excuse me, and put them back in my store. So when you when you relist a ended listing, it goes into the draft folder, right? So unless you just put it live, but so I did that with hundreds of them, and it deleted. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's probably 30 items over there that it deleted out of my draft bank. So eBay just does some weird crap. It's not multi-quantity. That's not what's going on. Why it says there's 361 and only showing us 293, 68 are missing. You got me. I don't know. So let's go now to page 259. Poof, magically 34 listings went away. Or yeah, 34 listings. Okay, so 259, sorry, right? 259. Okay, let's go to page 3. 251, so it's going down just like last time. Now it's back up to 257. Now it's at 250. Not normal. Something's wrong. It's not multiple quantity. Um, I don't know what it is. And I counted the listings. 300 listings show up. I don't get it. There's 15 times 4 is 60. 60 times 5 is 300. Do this exact search for yourself. Double RL men's large shirt. And then go on pre-owned and see what the pre-owned number here is and what the actual results are. And then go page by page. Count them. Do whatever you want. I don't know. I don't know why eBay's doing this, but I bet if everyone complained, they'd probably fix it. That's not going to happen. But now Chris from the group, he did a video. Same thing. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm sure it's much better than the videos I'm doing. Obviously, like he can explain it a lot better. His video quality's. I mean, he's a full time or not full time, but he's a professional YouTuber, I guess you could say. Where I am just some dude here trying to figure my eBay life out. So, um, yeah, really, really, really odd. Does not make sense Um, I don't know if anyone has any answers, but I um, I would like to know. I need to call eBay. Actually, I see it's late in the day. I need to call and see if the number that I have is updated now since I have an anchor store and see if I can get through and get an answer because we never did get an answer on that. So my plan is this. In case you're new here, all the edited listings are going back in the store. We're going back in at an extremely cheap dollar amount. They're going to be just liquidate everything, right? Because that's my option. I can do auction. I can do garage sale, which hasn't been very successful, but I am doing another. We're doing a neighborhood garage sale in early September. Um, so hopefully I can sell, you know, I don't know. I probably have 2,000 items up there. If I could sell 500, that'd be flipping awesome. Anyways, so you liquidate your items, do an auction for 99 cents, you do the garage sale, or you donate them. But the items are here. It's easy to put back in the store. So that's number one. Let's try to get rid of them through eBay. I know it's going to kill my store. Chris was telling me, he's like, look, you're just digging a bigger hole. You need to get them out of your store. And I get that. He's right. Um, the drafts that were deleted are the good items that will bring our store back to life. So what I'm trying to do, get all this stuff in the store as fast as possible. And I probably got I've got 2 more days before I go on vacation and go California and see Chris. Um, I I might be able to get it all done in 2 days, depending on how much I work. Excuse me. So I'm gonna go. I've got 2 days and the rest of the day to get that done, and then I'm gonna say a couple hundred pieces that I need to list. Oh, plus I have wash. That's maybe a couple hundred more. So maybe another 400 or 500 pieces I need to list. They're not horrible. They're just not as good as I'd like. Get that in the store, which will happen after I get back, obviously. So by September 1st, I'm going to say September 1st on, we are going to have good items going in the store. And then we got to decide, okay, how long are we going to give these items we're reducing to get out of our store? Because I want to get them out fast. I mean, I'm literally accepting every offer. So hopefully it happens fast. And yeah, I mean, my store's on time away right now. So, like I sold 7 things today or yesterday, and I think 5 today. So I'm not going to sell a lot while it's on time away. Usually I don't anyways. But when I get back, I'm really going to rock and roll and just get it all listed, man. Get it all listed. So I've got this. This is almost all correct. We can get that listed. There's some decent stuff in there. Um, and then I've got stuff back there in boxes. Actually, quite a bit. There might be more than 500 pieces. I don't know. But it's not horrible stuff. So I could mix it in with the really, really good stuff. I don't have to liquidate that stuff. It's decent. So anyways, that's my plan if anyone cares. Um, and if you don't know, I do this kind of as a diary or whatever, history of my journey through eBay, all the mistakes I make. Every now and then I do something right. Um, and just, I think even if I never get a lot of subscribers and never become monetized, it's still, I mean, imagine looking back at your store 5 years from now, right? And seeing you were here and now you're here, watching that journey and remembering the bad ideas that you had, the things you tried, your experiments you ran, your different things like the video we did today. And not only is it a cool memory, like looking at photos, if anyone remembers photos, now everything's on the phone, but like my parents had photo albums and you look back through and you remember, oh yeah, there's my 9th birthday where I got that bike or whatever. But it's more than just that for your eBay store. It's, oh yeah, I remember I tried that and this is what happened. And then we tried it this way and this is what happened. You can just kind of pull off those ideas and you can see how your store built because you're always needing to keep improving your store. So I don't know. That's what I'm doing. I think it'd be kind of cool to look back on even a couple months from now and just say, I remember when we had to liquidate all those items. And man, was that a good thing because it got rid of them. We made some money. We took that money and like I'll probably have 5,000 items, right? Total in my store. Well, we had 7,000. So yeah, probably somewhere around 5,000, 5,500, right? So let's just say out of that, let's just say 5,000 is crap. I guess I shouldn't say crap. Oh yeah, let's just say crap. Even if I got $1 for all of those, that's $5,000. Okay. So you take that $5,000. Let's just see. Let's do some real math. So $5,000. I'm paying about $6 an item, which is a little high. So I could get $833. 833 items. Okay, so now 833 items. And if your average profit on that, let's just be conservative, was $13, you doubled your money, right? And then you guys know you go do it again and blah, blah, blah. You guys know how that goes. Then you go get, well, it'd be close to 1,600 items. And then, oh, 1,600 times 13, right? And then maybe you get some bangers or even got with some $20 and blah, blah, blah. So this is the part I don't know how it's going to work out is, because when I list my good items, I'm only listing one per day because I don't know how our cash flow is going to be. Like I could say, okay, like we have $5,000. Let's go buy 833 items. So what is that? That's like two a day, right? 833 divided by 365. So two a day, a little over two a day, right? Because two a day is 730. So you'd have an extra 114 items. So I could do two a day, but I'll probably start at one a day. I'll see how cash flow goes, then I'll work up to two a day, and then we'll see how the store is doing, how traffic's doing, how the new items that we're putting in are they actually selling within that 90 days that we want. Um, and then the big question is, you gotta it's that balance of spend your money and hope you get it back. So you got to make sure all that's working out right, especially when you're tiny. Um, like we're going to be, or I guess the store will be small. It'll just be, we're going to be putting in few items because we're not going to buy that crap anymore. I'm not going to do it. The other thing I need to work on is getting it at a better price because if instead of $6, I could get it at 3, um, that was how many items? 833. So right there, we could double our items, right? So that's what I'm going to work on too. Um, And then you got to figure out what is a good 90-day sell-through rate percentage. That's still the big question. When does eBay suppress that listing? How many times can my shirt go up against another shirt, and lose? People click off my listing, click off my listing. Is it 5 times in a day? Is it 5 times in a month? I mean, I don't know how that's scored and I'll never know. So you just kind of have to play around and say, okay, my items are selling typically in X amount of days. And I don't have these listings that are sitting for a year, right? So um, then you can know, okay, I'm doing a good job. My stuff is moving. I'm not I'm not keeping items. I'm getting rid of them and getting new items, right? So your store is turning over. Now some items may sit like sweaters, coats. You know, not too many people buying coats right now. There's just not. I know we sell around the world, but I haven't sold an international order in a while. Um, so, anyways, yeah. So you are gonna have items to sit. No biggie. We can live with those ones, right? But what I do wonder is maybe in the fall, redo them all. Just go in and change a few things. Anyways, so that's it. I'm not going long. that was too long of a video. I have a feeling most people didn't even watch the whole thing, but go watch Chris's video. Like I said, I'm sure it's way better than what I did. He knows way more and can probably explain the whole suppression thing way better than I can. But I just proved that it's not multiple quantity. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't watched his video. I don't know what he shows, but I just proved it's not multi-quantity and that it's an error on eBay's part. They're doing something incorrectly. Um, whether it's something's messed up in the coding or that's part of the algorithm. But why would it change every time we go to a different page? I don't know. I wonder if they even know. Like, I wonder if it's an actual suppression or if it's just an actual coding error and they don't even know it exists. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe I should tell them. Anyways, that's going to do it for all. Like, subscribe, make me happy, and we will see you next time. Take care.